Okay, guys, so another video I've been wanting to do that I think will actually be very helpful to anyone who is trying to lose weight: water retention. Now, I have not really struggled with water retention my whole life, or if I did, I didn't really recognize it because I've generally been very, well, not very, well, okay, very thin. Not like rail thin, but like a size to my whole, more or less adult life. Um so like I just wasn't very conscious of things like that, and I never really followed my weight until now. And the only reason I do it now is because I go to a gym that actually does checkups, and like, which I need to. They've been cheating me. They have not been like, they used to notify me like every 8 weeks. They're supposed to tell you when you have your checkup with the nurse. Our gym has a nurse, and is linked to a medical center. Um, or like partially owned by it, and has like a little clinic on site as well, but that's all an aside. They haven't been calling me in for my checkups, so I'm a little upset about that, but fine, whatever, I'll schedule it and do it. I do want to get my weight down a little bit before I go though. So, on to this topic of weight. Like, if you have watched some of my other videos, you know that I've been trying to get my weight down a little bit. Um, and yeah, so I weigh myself at least 3 times a week. Like, whenever I'm in the gym, I try to go to the gym every day, and I'm trying to like really stay on top of my weight because like it's been, I noticed, and if you like have followed a few of my videos, you notice that, or I've said that like it goes up a couple pounds and then down a couple pounds. And really, there's been about a 4 pound fluctuation that's been going on. Like, I'll gain it and lose it, and then like come back to the gym after a couple of days and it's back, sometimes overnight. That was really weird. So I just got a weird text message. I don't understand what this is about. I'll check into that later. So, yeah. So, yeah, 4 pound fluctuation. I have just been like trying to stay on top of things, and it happened again. And but I don't know if it was after like a weekend of like eating, because on the weekends I don't really go to the gym, and I'll eat whatever and I'll do whatever. Like drink or some, I like, so lately I've been going out more, so I drink more often, but like I'll go like months sometimes without drinking, like several. So whatever, just like socially with friends or meeting up for a cocktail or whatever. It's New York. People do that. Or people do that everywhere. Anyway, so like yeah, like it was midweek, and over the course of like 1 or 2 days, my weight went back up by that 4 pound margin, and I've been doing well. So I thought, well, it occurred to me that's not actual. I started researching this and looking into it because I didn't think it was possible to like gain 4 pounds overnight. Um, Sure enough, it's not. Especially when, so my calories, I've been doing my food journal and keeping my calories pretty low too. So I was really puzzled by it. So that's when I figured out that it's water retention. And what has been sparking the water retention is dehydration. And while that may sound counterintuitive, if you have less water in your body, then you're probably not going to have quote unquote water weight. Actually, not the case. So, when you're not drinking water as often as you should be, your body does not know the next time it will have more water to like do everything it needs to do. And your body's designed to like perform all its functions and work with what it's got. And so for that reason, you'll tend to hold on to water that otherwise you would be like releasing. And so yeah, like that's why you get that kind of inflamed, especially like if you drink a lot of salt. And I believe that's what factored into what happened. I probably had more salt as well. Yeah, like you get that inflamed reaction, your body is holding on to the water. And it's all because like you're not taking it in regularly so that your body can like release it more freely. And this analogy just came to mind. Like, think of money. Like, if you're running low on money, you're going to hold on to what you have a little bit tighter. Um, and also like insight into kind of like what I do for work. So like I've had to have this talk with like a couple clients, even in terms of like getting their homes organized. I have found that people who come from a lower income background but then accumulate more wealth, or like, they get like develop a lucrative career, or they move up a couple income brackets, or the next class, from like lower class to middle class or even higher, they tend to hold on to things and maybe even like closer along the spectrum to hoarding, but not exactly, because hoarding is really extreme, but they just can't throw anything away. And that's because they're so accustomed to not having, and like all these financial strains and emergencies that come along with, not having enough money and not having savings and the things that people go through. So they're afraid that like the next big thing can happen at any time. And that's true for like just about all of us. Like the next big thing could happen, another financial crisis, and they're predicting it will, but that's another story. um but these people, like, they carry it even more so, and they're like, first of all, they can't waste. So like, if you've grown come up in that background, you now there are some people who are like extremely wasteful because they get so excited they don't know what to do with what they have. But you have a lot, I would say more people from my experience, who hold on to things because they don't want to be wasteful. They feel like they're ungrateful for what they now have if they throw things away, and they're afraid that like poverty could strike at any moment again. Same with your body. That's a long segue back to this analogy, but they're like similar. Same with your body and water. Your body does not want to get rid of too much water and like have to strain itself even more. So you tend to hold on to that water weight. And if you were doing Ask April's 10-pound challenge, this will hopefully help you. So, if you were in that chat when we started talking about the challenge, I said let's do a water challenge. Reason being, because weight loss and water consumption go hand in hand. You might think you're going to be heavy because you're drinking more water. That's not really the case. Your body's going to be able to eliminate more toxins, eliminate more waste, and do what it needs to do, and give more freely, like release more freely. And that's going to help bring your weight down and keep it down, and you won't have to be fluctuating by 4 pounds up and down like I am. I'm working on my water now. I'm actually unfortunately dehydrated right now. Like, I go back and forth with my water drinking. So I'm gonna go to the gym later, but I'm gonna weigh myself. So I'm trying to hydrate, and so that I don't have any like surprises on the scale again. So that's that. Just drink your water, guys. They say you should drink half of your body weight, but in ounces. So if you weigh 150, you'll want to drink like 75 ounces. I need to drink even more than that. So well, I'm not going to show you that bottle because it's bent. I try to get bottled water in the liter and a half size. And you know what? I'm drinking from plastic. I like to drink from glass. But I can't find glass bottles that big, and they'd be pretty heavy. So I'm back on the plastic, unfortunately. But yeah, liter and a half water bottles. Honestly, I need to drink like 3 of those, and I could if I'm very diligent, but it gets hard cuz I have to like add like some lemon or something to water unless I'm really thirsty. Like right now I'm kind of dehydrated, so I can drink the water straight. But I would say aim for 2 of those 1.5-liter water bottles. Just look at the label. Or if you have a reusable bottle or a glass bottle at hand, or at home, on hand at home, whatever, just refill it 2 times. If, let's say, how many ounces is this? So a liter and a half is 50 ounces. And if you drink 2 of those, you're good if you weigh 200 pounds according to that rule. Now, I think it's not so cut and dry how much water you need to drink, because I need 3 of those and I don't weigh 200 pounds. Um, but I feel best when I have 3 of those, which is 150 liters or like a gallon. Honestly, I think a gallon of water should be most people's benchmarks. Unless you're like below average height or so. I don't know. I'm talking. I don't know. But like, I think that's a good benchmark for adults, and it's about where I need to be. And I know other people who do a gallon a day or try to, and you will definitely get all the water you need if you aim for that. And even if you fall a little bit short of that full gallon, you're still probably decently hydrated. Um, so yeah, that's that. I'm gonna end this video now, but I just wanted to share that important finding. It's gonna be really important to me in my fitness journey. Um, and weight loss and everything else I'm working on. And hopefully it will, where's that light coming from? Hopefully it will be helpful to you. And that's it. So I'm gonna be coming back hopefully in a couple more videos today. How many times can I say hopefully? So I'll see you in those. And yeah, so till the next video, take care, be well, like, share, subscribe. We're at 60 subscribers now, yay. And it's only upward from here. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.